Today on Titan Sports Recap, men's basketball hopes to stay alive against the Anteaters before the big show. Women's basketball honors 3 Titans against Hawaii on senior night. Titan softball makes an effort to defeat Wisconsin in the Judi Garman Classic, and we have a special Get to Know Your Titan. All this and more on Titan Sports Recap. Hello and welcome back to Titan Sports Recap, bringing you the best video coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. I'm Colin Yee, and alongside me is my partner in crime, Tucker Tashin.
We have a lot to cover today, but first off, the regular season for basketball has come to an end, and the Titans are trying to stay in the contending spot for the Big West tournament. Stephen McCullen, Chris Collins, and Michael Williams were the 3 Titan seniors to finish out their careers at CSUF. First half action as Michael Williams takes the rebound and goes coast to coast, flying through defenders all the way to the rim for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Swaggy Mike Williams was on a mission as he tried everything and anything to get his team going. Right here, he drops the floater in over multiple defenders and one of his many points on that night. Mamadou Jaye also had trouble all night with multiple defenders crowding him. UCI center is an absolute giant. He's measuring at 7 feet 6 inches. He's like tall. Yao Ming out there. Minute Bull, yeah. Woo! The Anteaters were unstoppable as the fast break, and right here, you see the Anteaters tosses one. There's the alley, and there's the oop. Alex Harris was pushing the tempo all night, slashing his way in and out, going to the basket, dishing the assist right here. The Titans ended up losing 42 to 66 to UCI.
An emotional game like that, I think right now all of our sights are focused on Hawaii because they deserve all of our attention. Cal State Fullerton deserves all of our attention tonight as well. So I think we have to start there and then look to Hawaii, and then whomever we play again on Thursday, that's who it is. But right now our attention is on 2 teams, Cal State Fullerton and on Hawaii.
I'm telling you, heading into the Big West tournament this weekend, it's going to be tough for them after they lost these past 2 games versus Hawaii and UCI. But, I think against Long Beach, since they did win at home,
They beat them. They have that confidence where they say, hey, we can beat these guys. And they're going to be playing them.
Even though they do have the better seed. They do have a better seed, but you know what? I feel like we have a great
Seeds go
shot.
out the door. They go out the door, Tucker.
The Titans' road sweep against Oregon was the first since they took 3 straight from Cal State Northridge from May 23rd to 25th of last year. The next series, the number 4 ranked Titans dropped 2 of 3 against Baylor over the weekend. While the Titans out-hit the Baylor Bears 8-6, it wasn't enough to hold all the Bears off. The Bears rallied in the 3rd inning with 4 runs that ultimately led to their victory over the Titans 5-4. The Titans are 8-5 so far this season. They look to begin a new win streak tomorrow when they play the Toreros at USD at 6 p.m.
Women's basketball plays in their last home game of the season with a bittersweet feeling before the Big West tournament. Reporter Jasmine Hester was there to catch this conference match.
Hey guys, we're here at Titan Gym, and it is our Titan Senior Night. Tonight they're looking to take our seniors out with a victory against Hawaii. Let's check out the highlights. Titans got their night started by honoring seniors Alex Thomas, Maya Olivier, and Brianna Barfield against Hawaii, who came into the game tied for 2nd place in the Big West. The Titans have their work cut out for them. Coming into the first half, a great gesture seen here at the start of the game as Coach Park let senior Maya Olivier have one last start after being injured for the season. Alex gives her momentum in the game going as she hits a 3 from the corner, getting her 1,000th point early in the game. Hawaii was going strong in the first as they threw down a 3, putting them up 11-10. The game was heating up when Shantae Miles got her hands on the ball, throwing down a deep 3, being only 3 of her 24 points scored in the game. The Titans were on fire. Taylor Butler gets a 3 down after getting a fast break by Samantha Logan. The Titans go into the half up 31-15. Here comes a nice layup by Shantae Miles. She's way too quick. And Shantae Miles with the phenomenal defense tips the ball to Brianna Barfield, who takes it up for a layup, scoring the last points in the game for the Titans. The Titans pull out a great 61-42 win against Hawaii. To tip it off, Coach Park was generous enough to honor Alex Thomas with the ball to commemorate her for having over 1,000 points as a Titan.
Really proud of the way we played tonight for our 3 seniors, Maya Olivier, Brianna Barfield, and Alex Thomas. They're so very deserving to have this memory of their last game in Titan Gymnasium, And now we're very, very excited, honored, and humbled to be representing Cal State Fullerton next week in the Big West Tournament.
I knew I didn't have that many left to get to it. I actually didn't hear them announce it. It's crazy. I don't know. I can't even wrap my mind around it right now. Maybe later I'll feel it.
The Titans dominated tonight against Hawai'i with a score of 61-42. It was also a historical night for Alex Thomas as she surpassed her 1,000th point mark here as a Titan. Coming from Titan Gym, Jasmine Hester, Titan Sports Recap.
Telling you, girls have a great chance for this tournament this year. They're playing Long Beach again, and after that game, Alex Thomas scoring 1,000 points for her career as a senior on senior night. You gotta love it.
She looked good. How about Shantae Miles? Too quick for everyone. 24 points. Woo, running circles around everyone.
She's great. She's a great player. They'll do very well in the tournament. It was a record-breaking weekend at the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championships for the women's indoor track and field team. Freshman Destiny Brown set a school record 7.4-second 60-meter dash. Taylor Frank set a school record in the pentathlon with 3,093 points. And Tahara Dial joined the party when she set a school record for the mile at the record of 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Amanda Mercado threw herself into second place with a shot put of 16.38 meters. You can catch these athletes and more on March 14th at the NCAA Championships in Albuquerque.
Titan softball looked to bounce back from 2 tough losses to Nebraska and Arizona State. They took on Wisconsin in their last game of the Judi Garman Classic. It was a beautiful day at Anderson Family Field as the Titans took on a 9-9 Wisconsin Badgers team. Pitching for the Badgers, Cassandra Dar, and on the bump for the Titans, Jasmine Anteaters. Top of the first, and the Badgers wasting no time. Third baseman Michelle Mueller sends one right back up the middle. This brings in Maria Van Abel. Badgers up 1-0. Bottom half of the inning, the Titans would come right back. Missy Takia on third with Gabby Aragon in the box. And Aragon will rope one down the left field line, tying the score at 1. Aragon went 2 for 2 with the ribby on the day. Now, it was Anthony Nunez's third start in 3 days, but clearly no sign of fatigue as she gets Sarah Novak to swing and miss here. Anthony Nunez had 5 Ks on the day. She had a complete game as well. Top of the fourth, score still tied at 1. Taylor Page Stewart comes through with a 2-out RBI single, bringing in Ashley Van Zeeland to break the tie. Stewart, though, would get caught in a pickle. Sam Galarza would tag her out. The Badgers extend their lead, adding 2 more runs in the top of the 5th. In the bottom of the 5th, the Titans in need of some base runners. Missy Takiaho up again. She lines one down the left field line just fair, and she will slide into second safely. The next batter, Ariel Tuchiyama, would walk, bringing the tying run up to the plate in Eliza Crawford. Crawford, however, grounds out to the pitcher to end the inning. The Titans cannot muster any more offense, going on to lose to the Badgers 4-1. Women's tennis lost 4-3 to Georgetown on Saturday afternoon, costing them their 8th loss of the season by losing the doubles point. Fullerton's number 2 doubles team of Kaliki Slekov and Alexis Valenzuela defeated the Hoyas' Kelly Kamoli and Madeline Jaher 8-4. However, the Titans dropped doubles matches at number 1 and number 3. Valenzuela extended her winning streak to 7 matches in singles play. And the Titans 3-8 travel to San Diego next week with a match against Furman on Tuesday, March 11th at 2 p.m. and San Diego on Wednesday, March 12th at 11 a.m.
This past Saturday, the Titan outdoor track and field team made a loud ruckus in Riverside to start their 2014 season. The team held 3 first-place finishes and 19 top-4 finishes overall during the Riverside Community College quadrangle meet at Wheelock Stadium. Junior Anna Valavinos received her first personal win and personal best women's 3,000-meter run. Freshman Dalton Hall placed for first in the men's 3,000-meter run, and Chris Vega had no competition with a 52.20 meter in the javelin throw. The Titans return next Friday and Saturday to host the Ben Brown Invitational at the Titan Track and Field Complex.
Throughout the season, there has been one leader on the men's basketball team. He's a dunker. Our very own Jasmine Arenas spoke with Alex Harris in this week's Get to Know Your Titan.
Dozed off for a second and Harris with the steal, and the Lone Ranger makes an incredible dunk to tie the game once again.
Alex Harris going hard baseline with the 360 spin.
How about some more Alex Harris? As here on the 2-on-1, he goes up and goes whoop and keeps it himself.
Alex
Harris, a 6'1", 170-pound junior guard who transferred from Northeastern University after his freshman year, came to Fullerton as a sophomore and became one of the 5 players to appear in all 32 games in the 2012-2013 season. In such short time, he has made a name for himself on the Titans squad. Jasmine Arenas here for Titan Sports Recap with Alex Harris, the men's basketball junior guard. 23 is the number on your jersey. What's the significance behind that?
Well, obviously, it's one of the greatest players used to wear it. That's not why I wear it. Don't really have a real number that I really like. I play with a lot, and when I came to Fullerton, that was one of the numbers that was open, so I decided to take it.
Some of your top plays, your top moments, you know, you have a lot of them. I mean, can you think of some right now? 2 or 3?
Actually, one of the moments that I really enjoyed since I've been at Fullerton was the year that I didn't play. It's when they beat Long Beach and everybody rushed the floor. Being part of that atmosphere and just seeing it and made me really want to be a Titan, made me really want to play. And that's probably one of the best moments I had since I've been on Fullerton.
Every time you make a play, you have this face like, yeah, I did that to your face. You know, like, can you tell me why? What goes through your mind when you do that?
I think it's just that I just like to play with a lot of energy, and I'm a real emotional player. So when we're doing good and the fans are into the game, it really pumps me up, and I just like to get everybody going. So that's what.
Who's your favorite player in the NBA?
I would have to say it's a mix out of Steph Curry and Monte Ellis.
Steph Curry right now.
Yeah, Steph Curry. I'm a Warrior fan, so being that he's one of the top players to me.
Do you model your plays after him?
No. I don't think I model my play after anybody. I just like to play hard, and the outcome is what happens when I play hard. So it's pretty good.
Do you have any goals of playing in the NBA or?
I mean, I'm sure everybody has a goal like that, but I'm just trying to take it a step at a time and just pray every day, and wherever God leads me, that's where I want to go.
You know what interests me about you is that you're a player who transferred from Northeastern University, coming from Boston to California. How's that transition?
Well, originally I'm from out here, so when I went to Boston, the weather kind of got to me. It was real cold. Basketball is pretty good. Coach Bill Cohen, before I went there, he told me that we were going to be playing fast. But when I got there, it kind of switched up on us. We started playing it slow, and that wasn't really the type of pace that I like to play at. So I came back to Fullerton. They played fast, and I liked it.
So you get inspiration overall?
I would say my AU coach, Phil Handy. He's the reason why I'm in school right now, why I'm playing basketball the way I play. From the moment I met him, he just told me every time you step on the floor, play the game like it's your last, and that's got me so far.
You know, something interesting about you is your career plans. You plan to be a children's psychologist. Can you tell me the reason behind that? What inspired you to?
I think it's because when growing up in Richmond, California, you had a lot of friends that didn't have father figures or somebody to talk to. And I understood because I had one, so being able to talk to somebody made me think different, the choices I made were different. So I can kind of, if I can like go back and help them, just talk to them, it'd be good. And probably see them succeed in life. That'd probably make me feel way better than seeing other people fail, so it's good.
What type of music is Alex into? Is it A, jazz, B, pop, C, R&B, and hip-hop?
Into hip-hop, R&B, anything that can give me a move and has a rhythm is pretty good. But right now, I have to say that one of my favorite artists right now is I Am Sue, also from the Bay Area. I know him, so it's pretty good.
And once again, this is Jasmine Arenas for Titan Sports Recap with Alex Harris.
Here's your Titan timeline highlighting the biggest games in the next 2 weeks. After a 7-game road trip, Titan baseball finally heads back to Goodwin Field to face St. Mary's starting Friday, March 14th at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 15th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, March 16th at 1 p.m. On Tuesday, March 18th, Titans host UNLV at 6 p.m., and from Friday, March 21st through Sunday, March 23rd, Long Beach State Dirtbags come into town in a non-conference series. Softball hosts a 2-day Titan Classic with a doubleheader on Friday, March 14th against Canisius and UNLV on Saturday. March 15th playing host to Texas Tech and DePaul. Then Canisius comes right back on rematch from Monday, March 17th at 6 p.m. Now heading onto the court, women's basketball enters the first round of Big West Tournament and heads to Pyramid at face Long Beach State on Tuesday, March 11th at 8:30 p.m. And entering the Honda Center as the 6th seed, Titans men's basketball takes on the number 3 Long Beach State 49ers on Thursday, March 15th at 2:30 p.m. in the Big West men's basketball tournament.
And remember, all your social media outlets, you can catch the entire video highlight library on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/TitanSportsRecap. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @CSUF_SportsRecap. Find us on Facebook for updates on all of Fullerton Athletics. And check us out on Instagrams for behind-the-scenes photos and selfies. Follow us at Titan Sports Recap.
That's going to do it for this episode of TSR. We'll see you guys back in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tucker Tashin. This is Colin Yee. Have a great night.